Okay, so here is another one. It's 69. We're going to find fourth roots of 256. And I realize you probably think you could just put that in your calculator and it gives you the fourth root being 4. But there's actually roots we're not thinking about that actually occur. So let's go ahead and take a look. Or I know you're thinking 4 or negative 4, but for principal square root, but that's is positive 4. But I digress a little bit. Let's do it as they want us to do this. So if I say z equals 256, the magnitude of z, pretty straightforward here, I think. Square root of 256 squared plus 0 squared equals 256. And so we have this setup, it's a W setup. W sub 0 is going to be this square root of 256, actually the fourth root of 256, but e times e to the I times, and then it's 0 plus 2 times 0, it's the index of the W, 2 times 0 times pi, all over 4, because it's the fourth root, that's the index of the root. So we end up with a 4 times e to the I times 0, so it's just 4. Our W1 is going to be the fourth root of 256, e to the I times, and here we have 0 still. Oh, I forgot the angle part, didn't I? Tangent of theta would be 0 over 1, or 256, so it's 0, so theta is 0. And if you were to graph this, 256 is there, so our theta is 0. So sorry, I forgot to mention that part. Did it in my notes, but I didn't bring it up to here. But so that angle's 0 plus 2 times, now it's 1, because that's a 1 down there, times pi, and this is all divided by 4. And so we end up with 4e to the I, and then that's 2 pi over 4, so pi over 2. And W2 is going to be the fourth root of 256 times e to the I, 0 plus 2 times pi, all over 4. And that's 4e to the pi I. And then our W3 is going to be the fourth root of 256 times e to the 0, ei to the 0 plus 2 times 3, that's our index now, times pi. So it's going to be 4e to the, oh, I forgot to do the divided by 4, e to the 3 pi over 2 I. And if we graph those, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And note this is on the polar set, so, or on the complex plane, I should say. So when I graph a 4, but with an angle of pi, know what I'm really graphing. So here's our first one. That's our W sub 0. Our W1 is up here. Notice the angle is pi over 2. Our W2 was over there, and that angle was pi. And then W3 is down here, and the angle there was pi over 3. So that's how this one's done. Hope that helps.